I'm Katie, and I'm going to tell you why I believe that financial education courses should be required in all schools. When I say financial education courses, I'm not talking about the courses we already have, like economics, where we learn about the economy and slightly managing money, or taking a few weeks or a few days in a unit to talk about personal finance. No, I believe that we should have a whole semester or whole year course with in-depth knowledge of managing money and personal finance skills. In 2016, a study by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority shows that over 60% of Americans have not been offered a course in financial education. More than half of the states don't require high school students to take an economics class, and only 17 states require high schoolers to take a personal finance class. Financial knowledge is a skill that will always be useful today and in the future and can increase generational wealth. In this generation, learning how to manage money is important. Knowing this will increase your investments, help you save money as you get older, help you be prepared for financial emergencies, and teach you how to budget wisely. Right now, what we're going through is a perfect example of this because, as you can see around you, maybe even in your own families, people are losing jobs and struggling for money. And a lot of people are wishing now that they saved money or knew how to properly save money and prepare for things like these. So with taking a class and having knowledge about finances, if anything like this ever happens again, hopefully not, but in any case of emergency, you will be prepared and you will not struggle like many others are right now. One of the biggest reasons why people are tight on money when they get older is because they don't know how to budget or invest their money or never learned in their teens and 20s. Not being good with managing money as a parent puts a burden on your kids to have to worry about their parents' finances and sets them up in the future to have no financial knowledge. And wouldn't you want your kids to not have to worry about your finances and live an abundant life? Like I said, these classes should not be basic economic classes or a class with one unit in finance. It should be a whole semester or year-long class consisting of teaching in-depth knowledge of budgeting, different types of taxes, investing, how to deal with debt, loans, credit cards, and 401ks. Personally, I'm not very knowledgeable in all these subjects. I wish that there was a course that I was required to take that taught me these things. And hopefully you guys watching this know some things about these topics so you can be prepared. Also, 75% of Americans are in some form of debt. Being taught these things early on greatly decreases the chance that you will be in debt someday. We are quickly faced with financial situations as we age, especially as college students, with jobs, possibly apartments, car payments, student loan payments. These responsibilities are many times put into the hands of people who have never learned about aspects of finance and are forced to figure it out by themselves. Now, why is it important to learn this in school, and why not learn it outside of school? While many kids pick up habits from their parents, and a lot of parents are also in debt because they don't know how to manage money either. Other times, parents do not give good advice or are not around enough to adequately teach their children these valuable lessons. Every person has to manage money when they're older. Everyone will have a job and a personal responsibility to pay bills, do taxes, and spend money. Now, just one class increases your financial knowledge and will inspire you to be more wise with money. Time goes fast, and before you know it, you will be faced with these adult financial responsibilities, and you want to be prepared ahead of time. If we're required to take a whole class on chemistry, learning about elements and molecules, why can't we have a class that will 100% be used in the future by all students? My sources are: should financial education be taught in schools by Consumer Education? Here's why financial literacy should be taught in schools by Finance Monthly, and the effectiveness of youth financial education, a review of the literature by Journal of Financial Counseling and Planning.